So, your thoughts again?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought the action was crazy. I thought they did good with the graphics and the fight scenes were amazing. You know what I'm saying? If you take like the older ones, part one and part two, and you put them together, you maybe match up to like that first fight scene in the new Mortal Kombat. I mean, there were some issues, but overall, I mean, I give it like a 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
That's my score.
All right. What about you, Mr. H?
I tell you what, it was good. I love martial arts. Uh, in the beginning it was good, and the ending was good. The middle, I guess it was just missing a lot. Uh, it's missing a lot. It should have been a little, give the characters more, like, for example, in the beginning, there was a little girl got taken by the master, and then what happened after that? No, the grown guy fought a boxing ring and WWE, what is it, MMA ring? It's just got hung up. Ah,
Yo, how come you just say?
Yeah,
Did you just say WWE?
WWA. That's MMA. I'm sorry.
Listen, listen, listen. Got to get with the
no,
program, Mr. H. You got to get with the
I
program
agree.
here. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I agree with him. I think they lost a lot of the storyline. I think the emphasis has always been on Liu Kang, and I felt like they kind of, I don't know, man. They just tossed that out the window. I know a lot of like diehard Mortal Kombat fans, and they agree with that. Like they just felt like, I don't know. They felt like they tried to do too much. Like, listen, if you look back at the original Mortal Kombat, and you look at the graphics, and you look at the storyline, and you look at the acting, Sonya was a horrible actress. Cage was. I mean, it was great for then. But like right now, you look at it, and you're like, what the heck was I thinking back then? They had the opportunity to totally 100% right the franchise. They could have righted all the wrongs. They could have made this, especially with all the CGI and this and that. They could have made it amazing. And I just felt like they dropped the ball with it. Again, it was entertaining as heck. I loved it. But when it comes to like the storyline of it, the emphasis on certain characters, like Raiden didn't even fight. Like I don't know. It was just, I don't know. They lost it when it came to the storyline. Then the guy with the gold suit. What was that?
I don't know, Mr. H. Your thoughts on this?
Oh, I agree. They totally missed everything. I mean, it went so fast. You only a couple of saviors, and then you have tons of villains. And it was just kind of crazy, went too fast. And you're like, wait a minute, something's missing here. I think it was missing. There was a lot of things missing in between.
You know what I thought was
Yeah,
missing?
I agree.
Did you check out Jack's arms when he first lost them, and then they gave him those little puny
Yeah.
things? He looked like
They
Tink
were
Tink.
so cute, bro.
It was like Tink Tink, man.
They were like little T-Rex arms.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I do want to give them credit. I think that what they did to Kabal was a beast. And again, if you look at the original ones, because you know what, I was like, you know what, like I looked at part one, the original one. I was like, I liked it. It was cool. I liked Liu Kang. Katana was a hottie. But it was cool. It was cool. But then I was like, you know what? Let me look at Annihilation just to make sure. I was too hard on it. Yo, Annihilation was trash, and they did Kabal so dirty. Cause I like playing with Kabal. I mean, just blow things up. That's all Kabal did, was just throw bombs at people. I loved it. And I just felt like they really, really did good with him in this one. Okay, I got a question for y'all. When you guys played Mortal Kombat, the original one, the first one, who was your character? Who was your go-to guy?
Mine was Scorpion.
Okay.
Mine was the same, Scorpion.
but I played it. I didn't really play it on like the console, like the whatever it was, Nintendo, whatever. I played it in the arcade, and that's when
I
it
got
was
played in the arcades.
that's when it was more fun in the arcade because then you try to break the joystick and the buttons because you lose and you lose in that quarter, you got to put another quarter in. That's when it was fun
Yeah.
because
That was, you're right, and then everybody behind you will put their quarter on top of the on the by the screen of the arcade thing right there, let you know that they're next. Like my go to was Liu Kang. Yeah, I know. Listen, I guess but like my dude was Baraka, just because. Man, the gore of it. He just sliced you up. That's all he did. He just cut you everywhere and cut you up, and then his fatalities were just amazing. I mean, that was my guy. That was my go-to guy. He sucked. He sucked big time, but I just love cutting people.
so
Cut a beat. Hashtag cut a beat. You know how we do.
yeah, that's a descendant of TTTalk too. So
Exactly. Yes.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, did you ever get to put your name on the scoreboard? Remember, like if you get the high score or you're like in the top 20 or something, you get to put in your
Nah,
three letter
I never got
initials.
that.
You never got that far.
No, I didn't get. I wasn't that good.
You was whack then. You was whack, huh?
I was more of a Street Fighter guy, but it's always good to play Mortal Kombat. I mean, and then they just made it. They just took it to a whole nother level, man. It became something. The same thing with Street Fighter, man. They went away from the original concept of it, and they just went crazy. It was just the games got dumb. Again, and I was hoping that they could write the franchise with this movie. They tried, but they failed.
What do you think about the final scene? The way it ended. The way it ended. And to leave you leave like a little cliffhanger at the end. What do you think about that?
Go ahead, H.
I think there might be a second part. That's why I do that, so they can give us the opportunity, or to give everyone the opportunity to see the second part, if another one. It was really good. I love the way the guy Scorpion came back and helped his son to fight and destroy this guy. It's just, if he can do that, what about the other characters that have died before, right? Aren't they put it back to the Earth realm? I mean, why only this Scorpion and no? These are a lot of things.
Yeah. I mean that's what that's their job, is to even if they don't even have plans for a part two, is to leave it open. I mean, I liked it. I liked the ending. It was good. It was okay. Again, I was more. It was about the fight scenes for me. The Scorpion Sub-Zero fight scenes to me were the best in the whole thing. What did you think about the ending? Wonderrican?
Oh man, the fight scene, how everything was frozen and then they just started heating things up, and just it was a good fight. I liked it. I would watch it again. The whole thing. I like the whole thing.
Yeah, the graphics are really, really good. Really, really good. I think they put a lot of effort, a lot of CG into it, and made it look so good. Really good. Especially back when that creature came out inside the killer.
Mm-hmm.
It was invisible. That was awesome. Awesome. The FX is
that was supposed to be Reptile, right?
Yeah.
But
it looked really good. Really good. Just like the ending. Graphics on there, and you see scenery in the background with the icicles and everything. I think it was really good. But I think the storyline, they got the CG good. They got that good. But I think they could have built more character. They could have started this. This could have been one. You know what I'm saying? So they could extend it to the build up and the fighting and the end. They could have prolonged this, more money off of this. They would have done it right.
now, when this comes out on DVD, you buying?
Yeah.
You getting a copy?
Yeah. I mean, I have to. I mean, it's already. They already took it off of HBO Max, which is like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. They had it up there for a little while, and they said, why would you take it off? I don't get that. It's not in the theaters. Why would you take it off? Same thing with next week's movie. It's not on there anymore. I looked on both of them. I wanted to watch them again. Not there.
Right.
Disrespect.
I know. After you pay every month for that. You know, it's crazy. It's unreal. It's unreal.
Exactly.
It's unreal.
Exactly.
Yeah, so one more thing on the Mortal Kombat. No Latinos in Mortal Kombat. No Latinos.
No Latinos.
And then I know Mr. H brought up that there was Latinos in the Star Wars like storylines, but not in the actual movie. He tried to bring up Rosario Dawson when she was on The Mandalorian. I ain't seen no Latinos in any of the Star Wars.
There was the general. He was the general.
The guy Paul.
Who?
The Poe Dameron. Oh yeah, that's true. Ordana's Princess Leia's his dad. He's a big time.
Oh, so Princess Leia is Latina?
No, I'm talking about in real life. Her dad. I can't think of the guy's names, man. He's all over TV. He's done movies. He's in the movie In the Heights, I think too.
Okay. All right.
I can't think of his name, but Poe Dameron is he's Latin as well. Like I said, I think he's Brazilian or Portuguese, one of the two.
Right. But why not in Mortal Kombat? Why we don't have any in Mortal Kombat? They should have had They should have had Wonderrican in there or TTTalk in there. It's one of the characters.
Listen, I think that should have been like the main boss at the end of the movie. Like once you defeated, everybody, and now Sub-Zero's dead. Then TTTalk comes out with her, and she spits out blades.
Yep.
And her fingers turn into like to cutters. I mean, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. She
saying.
could be like the second coming of Baraka.
Yep, and hashtag Cutterby, all that good stuff.
Exactly. Right in the middle, right on the bottom. It would scroll across the bottom. Hashtag Cutterby.
And then she'll be the Latina in the movie. Then
she has to, beard and all.
Yeah, true. All right, yo, guys, thanks for coming in. So you want to let everybody know what we're doing next week?
All right. So next week, Kong versus Godzilla. We're gonna go over it. We're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be great.
Watch out for the flyer too.
Yes, flyer's coming. It's gonna be crazy. I think that movie was.
All right, wait.
We'll wait.
You gotta save it. You gotta save it for next week.
Got it.
I think that it's an old version of King Kong versus Godzilla. So you got to watch the old one, and also you got to watch the new one. It's fantastic.
All right, that's the homework. We got to watch the old one.
That's the homework for the week. And Hugo couldn't make it with us today, but we'll send him the homework assignment. Hopefully he'll make it next week. So
yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah. So did he? I wonder if he did watch the movie. I don't know, but he's gonna have double the work.
Maybe he did it. Maybe he didn't. So it's not on. So Kong vs. Godzilla is not on HBO Max. I have no idea where it is. The new version, the old version. I know when I looked for Kong vs. Godzilla, I saw a ton of like Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Godzilla versus this and that, and Mothra, and so all the old ones are there, but the new one's not there. So again, HBO Max dropping the ball.
Serious.
Hey, I'm a die-hard Godzilla.
All right, you got to save it for next week, H. You got to save it for next week. Relax. We got 7 days.
Save it for next week.
We got 7 days. Get all hype up for it. It's too early right now. It's too early. We just announced it. Kong versus Godzilla. It's going to be dope. Mr. H, DJ Echo. It's going to be dope. Guys, thank you. Maybe Hugo.
And listen, to the listeners, if you want us to review a movie, you got to hit us up on the socials. Hit us up on the socials. Instagram.